He has waited this many years over a good battle as a ninja, and we made him wait for about 15 minutes because of uploading a video to YouTube. Hey everybody, Shockinator 1000 reporting for duty. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time, we got ourselves the Regin after finishing up as Arceus' trial of willpower of just chucking bombs at him when he kept teleporting away from us. But this time, Beni stands in our way from what we have been tasked to do. To report to Kamado about what we have achieved that will help the beneficially criteria of helping out the people of Hishui. And we're going to start off with a Pokemon battle against him. I cannot mention any moveset of his team personally because I do not know any logic about this game personally with battles. He leads off with a Mismagius as immediately opening up with a Hypnosis that he hits. Great. Right, I'm going to open up with an Acid Armor, obviously. And then I'm going to open up with a Dragon Pulse. Oh, great. Too drowsy to even move. Joy. Utter joy. Okay, that did just barely less than half. Doing strong style Shadow Ball now, which is going to be enough to knock out Gudra, unfortunately. Don't worry, Gudra. We do this as a team. Lopunny, you come out. So it prevents that powerful Shadow Ball. But it doesn't prevent all moves from being used. Now let's use Ice Punch. Nice! Got the Frostbite damage. Nicely done there, Lopunny. Of course he's going to use a max potion. Right, let's now use a Play Rough and hope we can get the offensive stat to be dropped. We didn't, but that's fine. Okay, Mismagius is down. His next Pokemon, Sneasler. We know his typing, Poison Fighting. Unfortunately, he was able to one-shot Lopunny. I don't have a Pokemon that can easily counter the Fighting type, unfortunately. But, Decidueye. I'm not going to waste a turn using Revive. I'm going to go straight in with the Psycho Cut. Because his quad super effective. Now his last two Pokemon you'll be surprised about. He leads off with a Gardevoir. So I'm going to go into a Shadow Claw. Wasn't enough for the knockout, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not wasting any more turns with revives. I'll then send in Umbreon. And I'll go for a Swift. So down goes Gardevoir. And now, he sends out Glade. Yeah. Shows that I'm not the only one who's a Ralts fan. We'll go for a Snow to lower Galade's offensive stats. And he uses Sword Dance immediately to put him back up. Which allows him to do a second attack and finish up Umbreon. Great. A moveset based on RNG is a little bit questionable to say the least. Let's now send out Walrein and we'll go for a liquidation because Galay's stats are exactly the same as Gardevoir's except for the physical and special attack stats. They both have the same base HP, defense, special defense, and speed. It's just the attack and special attack are flipped. Right, let's hope we can get a frostbite damage. We don't. Right, we are basically in an awkward situation here. Right, Heracross. Let's go for a Shadow Claw. I really do want to go for a Bulk Up, but I don't think it's going to be helpful enough. There we go. Actually, I just noticed. That Galay was level 60. None of my team are even above level 60. It seems my ninja's techniques will soon be consigned to history. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you, after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. But listen well, brother. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends in combats that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hishui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi that a human stomach can handle. I do get you favoring wanting to do potato mochi, but my god, please do anything other than potato mochi for God's sake. Upon after doing that battle, your team will automatically be healed, so you don't have to concern yourself too much about that. And whoa, okay. That was pretty bright. Here is Folo. If you want to pay for anything, you can talk to him. I don't know why he's taking the liberty of selling Pokeballs to you when you're literally at the cusp end of the story. So, yeah. A little bit cockeyed there. Still can't use the Grit Rock, unfortunately. But we approach Adamant and Irida. You better take that red chain up to the top of the mountain. That Pokemon threatening to descend on the peak at any moment now. I think it may be Almighty Sinnoh. But all this had to be stopped, and you're the only one who can do it. Almighty Sinnoh seems to be nearly here, but still the commander obstructs us. Here we are. We have made it to Spear Pillar. Time for us to talk some sense to Kamado. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Of course. Commander, please, be reasonable. I understand that you're bound to protect your people as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have the same duty towards my clan. But doubting Bella like this, you're not just wrong, you're a fool! Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this girl, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? You may think you're the only one desperate to protect the people of Jubilife, but you're not. Bella is putting her life on the line as well. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Bella, today with Battle in earnest. I did push up the text there, but don't bother about that. We have a Pokemon battle against Galaxy Team's Kamado. He leads off with a Hisuian Braviary. That's actually bad for me. Frick. He's going to start off first, isn't he? Yeah. Decidueye, do all that you can, please. Oh wow, opening up with a max potion immediately. Alright. We'll go with Shadow Claw again. Oh nice, critical hit. Oh, it's calling back Braviary. Oh, well, that's the first time I've ever seen anybody switching their Pokemon out. Ah, sending out Snorlax now. Okay. No change in action order, but we'll use triple arrows anyway. We're not backing down from a fight. Okay, good job, Decidueye. If I have a chance to revive you, I'll do my best. Right, send out Umbreon next. Go for a Snull. Now he's pushing out Snorlax and he's bringing out Clefable. I see. Alright. Let's go for Agile Style Snow. I know it's not going to be very effective, but I've got to lower the offense somehow. And then we'll do Focus Energy to increase the chance of critical hits. I know I was actually meaning to change that move, but I never came around to doing it. It's perfectly fine though. Right, if we can get a critical hit on Umbreon, that'll be perfect right about now. Nice. Didn't do as much damage as I hoped, but it's good enough nonetheless. Right, offense has to return to normal. Let's switch out to Goodra. He's using Baby Doll Eyes. Okay. That's our chance to use a revive on Decidueye. Now, it's moments like this I actually wish I taught Goodra Iron Head, because Goodra can actually learn it. I'm going to go Agile Style Acid Armor. And then very next attack, even though my attack has been weakened, I'm still going to go for Sludge Bomb. Because getting the poison will be really helpful for me. I do know you have other attacks that's not just Draining Kiss, Kamado. Come on. Fight like a man and not as a wuss. Here you go, Gudra. You got the last hit. So there you go. First Pokemon down. And I believe I know who he's going to send out next. Or not. I did not think he was going to bring out Snorlax. Right. Heracross, you're next up. Let's go for a bulk up. We take that. And then let's go for a Rock Smash. Of course, he's going to send out Braviary again. Quick attack? Oh, so we can then do a strong start. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. Well, that's a signature move we've not seen before. Esper Wing. I wish I could actually explain what that move does in this game, but without looking up, I have no idea. Right, we'll send out Walrein. And then we'll go for an Ice Beam. So say Esper Wing. In this game, it has an increased critical hit ratio, and it also raises the user's action speed. That's all it does. It does the same thing with Generation 9 as well, by the way. Of increased critical hit ratio and raises the user's speed stat by 1 stage when used in battle. Oh. Did not mean to actually play a video there. Lopunny, you're the only one I have not used in battle yet. Finish this off with a finish this off with an Ice Punch, please. Thank you. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Now, I'm going to say, with him constantly using Draining Kiss, I think he was actually kissing the feet of my Pokemon. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Yeah. He was kissing our feet. He's bowing down to us. Bella, the fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander Kamado. I know I have no right to ask this of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the people living in Hishui. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. So, once again, our team has been healed up. And I'm actually going to put Walrein in the lead this time. And before anything else, save your progress before you step foot onto the Spear Pillar. Trust me on this. And, wait, for some reason we've been walked back down. Oh, right, because the barrier has been down there. Okay, never mind. So, yeah. When you step foot here, obviously I'm going to save again, because in case something terrible happens. We got these statues. We have Cleavor and Weirdeer of Obsidian Fieldlands. Ursaluna, Lilligant of Crimson Mirelands. Basculegion Arcanine of Cobalt Coastlands, Mount Coronet's Sneasler and Hisuian Electrode, and Alabaster Icelands of Hisuian Braviary and Hisuian Avalugg. All tackles of noble rideable Pokemon as well as the noble Titan Pokemon. Well, loyal, in other words. You can do this, Bella. I believe in you. I wonder what is happening on the other side of the space-time rift. The moment has come. When you step foot on these stairs, that is when a cutscene happens. Come on, now's the time to use the red chain. Wait, what is this? There's a voice in my head. No, in my heart. It's speaking to me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then. Whoa, Irina, do you hear what you're saying? Catch you? Almighty Sinnoh. I think Almighty Sinnoh may be speaking to me. It's telling me, you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, for the fight to come. Take these. We get 10 Ultra Balls. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, this cutscene is different depending on which leader clan you choose to be your traveling companion. It would have been Adamant talking to Almighty Sinnoh otherwise. Because upon stepping forth, we meet the one legendary Pokemon we didn't get to see at all in my Brilliant Diamond Hublot Nuzlocke, the legendary Pokemon of the legendary Pokemon of Space, Palkia. Yeah, I wanted it to be silent so you could actually hear the battle music during that. I don't know if you are guaranteed to actually catch Palkia in that battle or not. Because I think there has been a time where I did throw a Pokeball at the Pokemon at the beginning of the battle and it broke out immediately. So I was taking the liberty of weakening him and then throwing the Ultra Ball to guarantee the catch. She caught it, right? She caught Almighty Sinnoh? The red chain's been shattered, but we still got the Pokemon of the lakes to thank for getting this far. Oh, well done, Bella, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It's all because she had me to show her the ropes when she first got here. Ah, I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia is speaking to me, in my mind. Space-time grows chaotic. The power fails. The frenzied one. It comes now to fight. That is why I am here. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain's smashed to bits. No way even Bella can tackle another Pokemon as strong as that and the last one now. Yeah. Upon failing our Hooplock Nuzlocke on Brilliant Diamond, he seeked redemption. It's Dialga. All of you, we must vacate this. Ah, forget the fancy talk. Book it! Come on, we gotta make it back to the summer camp while we still can. We need to leave before the other Almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce! You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here in this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. I won't do that again. Oh God. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Bella. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that the build-up of this same energy was what caused that strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into their frenzied states. So our two clans truly were following different Almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events! To say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently. I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Bella. And to you, Bella, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hishui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understand, Commander, that you had reasons to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up in the temple. That's the stuff of it, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Bella about has been a good influence on all. That's only natural. Bella is strong enough to defeat even this new opponent single-handedly. Whoa, slow down. Did you forget that the red chain broke? We'll be alright. Armed with the knowledge Mighty Palkia imparted to me. Palkia? The Pokemon that talked to you? Yes. It told me its name, but that's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now, disturbing the flow of time. And then Mighty Palkia must go with us back to the temple, it said. Well, that chain of red is in pieces now, but if little bits will do, I gathered those. And the festival of humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. But what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Liam might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. Is that so? Then Warden Liam will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Bella, my girl, could you lend me those plates you received from Weirdear and the others? The ones that Folo said had messages engraved upon them. Aha! Just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather, ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties of these plates. In fact, I believe that young Liam might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Folo's urging. Now that you mention it, Folo fellows come around the Diamond Clan settlements asking about those plates before too. Seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. And there we accept the counterpart mission, which we will be tackling in the next episode, okay? See you guys then.